How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We got another Dokkan Battle video for you here today. We are taking down the Special Battle 2025, this time with a twist. We have the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku here, the INT one, the 2023 Nightmare, but also one of our favorite cards. The aura on this card is insane, and we got to try to use him here. I think we can actually do this because the event is scripted. I think we can actually pull this off, but we'll see, because I mean, as you know, Gogeta does ramp up very, very quickly. But I also think the buff that Gogeta is giving for 4 turns might actually be enough to get him through this. I expected a lot more. 266. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, and then we take double digits after that. Okay, so what are we getting here? So Gogeta gives 70% for 4 turns, and so 2 of them, we're getting 140% extra defense here from him. So okay, that's good. That's good. It's it's a little bit of a shame that he doesn't give damage reduction to like the Omega does, but I guess that's what we have the LR Super Saiyan 3 to Super Saiyan 4 Goku for. But of course he doesn't get that till he transforms into Super Saiyan 4. So it's not something we get on turn 1. All right, so let's see. There we go. All right, so again, I think we can get we can do this because the attacks are scripted here. We know that for the most part, unless we cancel a set of attacks, he's always gonna super in slot 2 and slot 3, the 9th and 10th actions. So we can pretty much play around that. There is going to be a bit of risk, right? Because we'll get to a certain point where the characters can't tank the supers and we have to rely on the counters. But, I mean, hey, that's half the fun in this here if we can actually manage to pull this off. So we got 1 counter. And remember, Gogeta's counter is 70%. So it's not guaranteed that we're going to get it. Okay, but we did get the attacks in for Goku. So next turn, we can actually transform into Oob. So this is perfect. There we go. All right, we get the 70% counter on the LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. There we go. Perfect. So I'm gonna try. It's really hard to do in this fight, but I'm gonna try to stall to see if we can get out full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, because that could make this really fun. Okay, so let's see here. I think, let's see. All right, I know the LR4s can tank that first super, and I know his attack is still low enough that we can put Mr. 2 million raw defense here in slot 1, but the slot 3, the Vegeta, we're going to be banking on a counter here. I know that's a big ask, but if we can pull it off, we got this. We'll be solid the rest of the run. Excellent. Okay, so we get the attacks now. Not going to do a whole lot of damage here. While we are 24 key, we only grabbed a couple key spheres. So obviously he's not going to be at his he's not going to be at his max here. There we go. Actually, you know what? Actually thinking about it, I wonder, since Goku dropped our HP below 70%, I think those were guaranteed counters that we got on Gogeta. I don't think it was the 70% anymore. You know, honestly, when they buffed the LR Super Saiyan 4s, they should have gave him that ability too, right? Because normally they have a 30% chance. They should have just buffed them. They should have buffed their counter chance, because they can't tank any supers. Supers are way beyond 2 billion now. All right, here we go. All right, and they tanked it like I thought. It is their first turn, so we have that guard and that damage reduction, so Excellent. Okay. And then we get that. Yes, we get the counter on Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Excellent. And here it comes. Boom. Excellent. Okay, so this worked out nicely for us. And now we can use giant form on the LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's we'll actually, should we no, let's just take what we can. Okay, let's grab that. Perfect. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of damage here. Not much, but a little bit. Alrighty. Not bad, not bad, not bad on the damage there. Are we getting another super attack? Okay. Now, if we actually, even if we manage to get Super Saiyan 4 Goku out, I'm not expecting him to do a whole lot of damage here. This isn't like one of those crazy AGL Gogeta juice setups, right? Like, I think we got him up to like 58 million with that juice setup. But this is just more, can we actually win this with him on the team with just the Gogeta support? He won't actually end up getting the Super Saiyan. It might actually be, honestly, now in retrospect, it might actually be easier to do this if we ran double giant form Goku, just simply because of the additional damage reduction he's giving. But we'll see. We'll see how this works out. All right, so we have AGL Goku out. Let's go ahead and let's stand by Oob here. And you know what? Let's put him in front. I want to see how he tanks these normals. I mean, obviously, we know they're not going to. We obviously know that he's not going to get supered because we use the giant form here. Okay, we get a dodge. Double digits. Okay, I guess I should have expected that. But then again, he does raise his attack. It's like 60% per turn or something. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, and then 44 million on the Gogeta 4 here. Very nice. Or is it 60? I think it's 60% per turn. But yeah, so here we go. We get another super with Gogeta 4. All right. Honestly, because of how fast this stage ramps up, I feel like it's just as hard, if not harder, than Rose and Zamos. I mean, Rose and Zamos, you have to deal with the locking and whatnot. I think it's close. I think right because this stage basically is hyper offense stage, but you also have to have enough defense to tank his supers. Because even though he is scripted, right, he's building. Yeah, it is 40% each turn. So yeah, this things can get crazy. All right, here we go. So this is going to be a tricky turn because since we canceled last turn, I'm pretty sure that means the supers are going to be moved. There's likely going to be at least one in slot 1. So actually, let's check. Let's see. There is. Okay. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. So here's what we do. We put Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in front. We put Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in the second slot here. And then we send off the AGL. There we go. Let's grab that. All right, so we got the keys here, so we need to bring out full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Bro, did we actually not counter with the LR4s? Did we actually not counter? We actually didn't counter. Wow. At least they tanked it. Watch us proc the 70% though on AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Watch us proc that. Watch. All right, here we go. 56 million with our boy here. And we get another one. Yeah, there we go. 41 million. Looking good. I love how dominant this character is. Just watching him melt HP's bars. Probably the most fun I've had in Dokkan all year. Oh my goodness. Here we go. We get another one. Yeah. Okay, we're tanking these. Where's that counter? Where's that counter? Where's that counter? There it is. Yeah, like I said, so we don't counter with the character with the best counter chance. Instead, we counter with the 70% chance, of course. That's how it works. All right, here we go. 27 mil on that counter. Nice. All right, and perfect. And that means our AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku is in a good slot, right? He's just got to tank the normals here, which I think he can do. All right, let's see. All right, so let's yeah, so let's start by bringing Goku out of standby. Alrighty. Perfect. And now let's go ahead and let's pop Vegeta's. All right, not bad. Okay, we're doing quite a bit of damage here. And then, of course, now let's watch those sexy animations with the AGL GOGETA. I don't think we're gonna kill here with the active skill, but let's do it anyways. All right, I do love this animation. It's so much fun to watch. And boom. Okay, yeah, no kill here, but that's all right. We got a real good turn here. I'm pretty sure Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta can tank the normals here, so we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to put him here. We're obviously not going to put him in slot 1. Well, maybe we could. Oh, maybe we should have. We should have seen. But then we might have lost because the I think his normals right 9. He has 900k normals right now, and here comes the super. There we go. Right, he has 900k normal, so 900k with 160%, right? That puts those normals at 1.4 million, and actually a little more than that. Alrighty, here we go. So we actually, wow, we actually didn't counter that one. Not bad. Oh, 22 million. Okay, that's pretty good for the Goku. Oh yeah, so definitely glad we didn't put him in slot 1. We definitely would have died there to that super, because that's a murderous super. That super kills everything. A turn 4 Gogeta super, that is a murderous super. So, oh my god, we didn't kill with Vegeta, but we get the counter. Oh, good god, that was clutch. Yeah, I mean, I knew for a fact there was going to be a super there at the end. But there we go. Oh my goodness, Vegeta clutched it out twice here. Oh, but that didn't kill. Wow. Vegeta clutching it out twice in one go. Let's go ahead and let's finish this with the Dragon Fist. We'll get that KO screen. Let's do it. Okay. And here it is, the final blow. Boom. 69 million. Funny number. And we get the KO screen. Look at that. Let's just sit here and stand in awe. Wow. Look at that. Alrighty. So, guys, that is it for the video. That is LR in Super Saiyan for Goku managing to take down one of the new hardest stages in the game 2 years later. Can you believe it? I can. He was never truly as bad as people made it out to be. He had some issues, don't get me wrong, but I mean he's gotten so many buffs this year. Surprisingly, it's pretty amazing that we're actually able to do this with him just because of things like AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku or the new Gogeta. Made it really fun and pretty surprising we were actually able to pull this off. To be completely honest, I wasn't sure if we could do this. So, guys, that's it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know what other units would you like us to test out on Gogeta's 4 team. Obviously, we got a bunch of EZAs coming up that we're going to be doing, but let us know if there's anyone you want us to play around with in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching and aloha.